Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs and additional planetary placements. This will be good for the week of June 4th through June 10th, 2020. It will be a general message, so it will not resonate with everybody out there. Please take what does resonate, leave what does not. Check your own Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for additional messages. As always, don't make any life-altering decision based off of a general reading, because not all the information or energies would be available to you. So if you're looking for something tailored to your specific situation, please do get a private reading. And for me, you can find that information in the detail box down below this video, along with all my social media information as well. All right, Gemini, that being said, we're going to lay out the Celtic cross today. Cross watchers, you are welcome, but do know that my main focus will be on Gemini. If the story comes through, cross, feel free to reverse the roles as needed. All right, to my subscribers, thank you for tuning in again. Without you, none of this would be possible, so thank you. If you're new to the channel, please do consider, before heading out, hitting that like button and subscribing to get your energies intermixed with ours. All right. Let's get this started. The heart of the matter for Gemini, we have strength. The card of Leo. Some of you may be dealing with a significant Leo, but otherwise, this is really all about being in control of your thoughts, your emotions, your environment, both internally and externally at this time. Being brave and courageous through a situation. What is crossing it is conflict, both internal and external. This could be really needing to be brave and strong as you're going through a lot of things at this time, Gemini, or this could be, again, an external conflict, being brave and courageous and kind of sticking up for yourself is what I'm getting. In the distant past, we have the Six of Wands. So there was a small victory here. In the recent past, we're getting the King of Swords, air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is definitely, making head over heart's decision. Can be cold and distant, more analogical and intellectual than emotional. This king seeks out, speaks truth and knowledge. It's not worried about doing what would please the crowd. This is a king who does what he feels is best based on statistics and data and knowledge and wisdom. Now, when I say he, it could be she. We both have both masculine and feminine energy within us. What you're wanting is to make a decision, Gemini. There's two paths laid out before you, and both seem equally enticing, but it's needing to make a decision and then acting upon it. You or your person. Future energy coming in is the Three of Cups. Reasons to celebrate, good news. Feelings of happiness, joy. Again, this could be getting together, small get-togethers. For some, it could indicate reconciliation. How you're seeing yourself or how others see you is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is really focus. Focus on intent, focus on a skill, focused on an issue at this time. Really focused on, for some of you, it could be work-related. Outside influences, somebody around you, Gemini, is feeling stuck, mentally unable to physically get out of a situation, mentally or physically here. This is somebody who is really caught in a way of pattern of behavior thinking. This is that mental energy, that mental prison, perfectly capable of escaping that energy if they so do choose. Hopes and fears, we have the Ace of Wands. So you're wanting a passionate new beginning, a spark of a creative idea here. Future energy coming in is the Empress, the divine feminine energy. Is about creation, fertility, nurturing energy, cultivating and nurturing new beginnings here. Beautiful. Overall energy is the Knight of Swords. Impulsive action, taking action, wanting to speak truth and knowledge here. Hidden energy, things that may not be seen. We're getting Capricorn energy with the Devil. This could be some toxicity, some addiction, obsession, codependency. Need for moderation, self-imposed limitations. It could be many different things with that. All right. So let's get clarification for the cards on the board for my Geminis here. What is this strength, the heart of the matter for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, please, Spirit Team? Clarify. Strength, the heart of the matter. Thank you. Two of Pentacles. Death card for Scorpio, the Four of Wands. And what is this Five of Wands here? Crossing, strength. Please clarify the Five of Wands. Okay. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, that Ace of Wands. Okay, so what I get is you're needing to be brave and courageous at this time. Really being in control of your own thoughts, emotions, and environment, because, you know, we're getting the Two of Pentacles. This is that energy of struggle, balance, trying to stay balanced, stay on top of things while there's a lot of chaos, a lot of emotional turbulence, a lot of things going on all at one time. You're really trying to stay balanced and focused, being, you know, being in control of your emotions. Because there is something that's come to an end. For some of you, it could be a long-term commitment, or it could be an energy of transforming a current partnership. But I get the sense there is this trying to juggle many things. There's conflict surrounding you. And for some of you, there is that Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords asks, what is the best option for the Queen of Swords? What is going to align with our highest good? She is knowledgeable. She is experienced. She is loyal. She is wrapping things up, bringing things to a close, moving forward, taking action in a new direction is what I'm getting. Like, both cards are going in, both the Death and the Knight of Cups are going in the same direction. And I feel like for you, this is indicating, you know, a new cycle, new love coming in. But there's some conflict here. You're wanting something new and passionate. Something that's really going to spark your interest again is what I'm getting with this. But, you know, there is definitely an ending here. Something's wrapping up, a way of being, a way of acting, a way of seeing things. For some of you, it's going to be a long-term commitment, some maybe even a marriage that's coming to an end. This is really kind of like I'm getting the verge of a new life. For some of my Geminis out there, this is really, this Two of Pentacles is struggling to keep you're kind of in between that point of a new life, old life, letting old fall away and getting used to a new pattern in life. But definitely an end of a hard, difficult cycle, and wanting to maybe even offer or have new love come in, which could be leading to some internal conflict. Like, has it been long enough for some of you out there? All right, so let's clarify this Six of Wands and the distant past, please. I'm getting Three of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Two of Wands, bottom of the deck, Hanged Man. All right, for some of my Gemini out there, this is a work project where somebody was bound and determined to do whatever it was to succeed, to win, stacking the board, and, you know, moving things around. Really, this winner takes all kind of mentality. I feel like there was a decision that needed to be made. Somebody wasn't taking any action. But I feel like you came out, if this was not you, if you were not in the one who was in a situation, in a partnership, where you were working and doing whatever it took to succeed in this project, and you come down to making a decision, and if that was not you, I feel like you came out victorious over the situation. If this was somebody you were dealing with, I feel like you didn't take any action. You didn't make any movement, and they came out feeling victorious. But it was a sham victory here. Either way it goes, whether this is you, Gemini, or the person that you were dealing with in the past, this was not a true victory. It was very short-lived, very non-satisfying victory. Okay. What is this King of Swords? Recent energy, please. Recent past. Fool, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. The Chariot. Okay, some of you may be dealing with a Cancer, have Cancer in your chart. But I'm getting with the King of Swords, there was a, this is really acting in your best interest, taking a leap of faith in a new direction, being solid and good on your own, but wanting love, wanting to move forward. There's Temperance here and a lot of anxiety, but this is really connecting with your higher self, what's going to be the best for you, and it's bringing yourself into deep healing. And wanting to or taking a leap of faith in a new direction. For some of my Geminis, you may have recently got single from somebody that you shared a lot of emotions and affections for. All right, what is this Two of Wands? Or you're thinking about doing so. What is this Two of Wands? What is this Two of Wands? Crowning this reading. Yeah, you need to make a judgment call. Virgo showing up here. The Five of Pentacles. The Page of Wands. Okay, so what I feel like is, for my Geminis out there, this is exactly it. You're wanting to take a passionate new beginning. You're really, know that you're going to be fine on your own. You're going to be more abundant, more stable, more satisfied. Or some of you have not yet done this, though. There's a lot of shared love here. A lot, maybe a nurturing energy. Again, could be a water sign. Doesn't have to be. But I feel like there's like a decision needs to be reached here. I feel like for most of my Geminis, you've made the decision. You just have not taken those initial steps. This has been, hard. This is really looking at the past, examining, understanding it, getting the wisdom and knowledge to make that judgment call, to make that final call, to make that final decision, and take those first steps forward. Maybe needing to passionately communicate this to someone. This person could be at a distance from you, but what I see here, what I'm feeling most of all, Gemini, is that you're really fearful of leaving this person out in the cold, making them feel abandoned, alone, rejected. Or this could be how they have made you feel, which is maybe what brought you to making this decision. All right. What is this Three of Cups? Future energy coming in here for my Geminis. Three of Cups, future energy. Okay. King of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. This is Virgo, Taurus, I almost said Libra. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. This is a card of, Three of Cups is a card of reconciliation, good news, celebration. I feel like somebody's making an offer to you. It could be for that growth and expansion. This is, family. So this could be the Empress for some of you, and the King of Pentacles. I'm getting stability, expression of emotions, a small token offer, wanting to maybe heal. I'm getting heal. This marriage. So what I'm getting is family for some of you. Family, marriage, relationship for some of my Gemini. This person's coming back wanting to reconcile, wanting to build something new, cultivate it. Can be a Capricorn. For others of you, I get the sense that this person, there's a person coming in, making an offer that's small at first, but they have the intention of growing this into much, much larger. They're looking at the growth and potential for the long term. They're wanting to create life with you. Not just, this could be physical life, like children with this Empress, because this is a card of fertility as well. Some of you may be pregnant or mothers out there to this person or with this person's child. But for the most of all, I feel like this person really wants to grow and cultivate a beautiful life with you. So this Ten of Pentacles, a happy husband, happy wife, the children, the home, the dogs, the cats, the universal blessing. And this is the offer coming in, and it's reason to celebrate. For some of you, this is a reconciliation. For others of you, this is, something that you've been waiting on. All right, what is this Eight of Pentacles? For my Gemini, please. Eight of Pentacles for my Gemini. The Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, the Three of Wands. Yeah. I really feel like you really set your intentions on, and you're really focused on yourself. You're working on yourself, Gemini. You're focusing on your future. You're not really focused on the past anymore. You're kind of using your head over your heart. You're not allowing emotions get in your way. You want a turn of good luck. You want to take those steps, that movement forward. What is this Eight of Swords? Outside influence, please. The Devil. We definitely got a Capricorn connection here. King of Pentacles, yeah. Two of Cups. The Sun. Yeah, your person, if it's definitely a Capricorn, this is somebody who is really stuck in their own head about how to bring this connection back together, to bring stability to it. They know that you are what makes them happy. They're trying to heal this connection. They have a lot of fear that you're not going to want to hear them out. For others of you that are not dealing with a Capricorn, this could be somebody who is very much stuck, feeling stuck, or makes excuses that they cannot change a toxic behavior. This would be somebody making an excuse for like drug addiction, sex addiction, alcoholism, you know, obsessive thinking, the way they act, the way they behave, you know. You take your pick. It's going to resonate for each and every one of you differently. But this is somebody who says, you know, feels stuck in this pattern, unable to escape it when they absolutely are able to turn this around. It could be a Virgo, it could be a Taurus, it could be a Capricorn. It could be somebody who is, you know, this great, happy-go-lucky person who opens the door, you know, invites people in. Great hostess. This is somebody who would share anything that they have with other people. Just not, they don't take unnecessarily risk. They don't like to be beholden to anybody, so they're very careful to pay any debts off. But this is somebody who wants to come in partnership, but is being held back by their own fear and mental capabilities here. Mental prison, the feeling of unable to escape or change this behavior. All right, what is this Ace of Wands? This could be somebody who works too much, I'm also getting. There's the King of Coins, very focused on money. Doesn't make the time for a connection. And everybody's supposed to be understanding. So this is somebody who needs to change their pattern, their behavior. All right, Ace of Wands, please. Yes. Yes. I love it. All right. So, your hopes is a passionate new beginning, a passionate new start, a new beginning. Something that's going to light that fire within you. You want to take action on this. You've gotten the mental clarity. You've gotten the truth and the knowledge needed. You're really connecting with your higher self. You're really getting that divine wisdom and downloaded to you at this point in time. So I really feel like you're ready. You're wanting just to find that spark that's going to set everything ablaze. I love it. I love it, Gemini. Beautiful. All right, what is this Empress? Yeah, communication is coming in. Forward movement. This is going to be really fast paced. We're getting that Two of Swords with it, and the Nine of Swords, the Four of Cups. An offer's coming in to you. It could be the person from your past that you've been dealing with. It, you know, really indicates, again, this needs to go within. It's going to confuse you. It's going to trip you up for a minute. There's going to be some worries and anxieties, and you're going to lose a little bit of sleep. Because here's this offer, right? Be an offer to you. And I feel like a lot of you don't know whether or not to accept this offer. Like a lot of you, I don't feel like is very interested in it. But it is going to trip you up for a minute, and it's going to need some time to think on whether or not you are going to accept this offer or not. And that's kind of what it comes down to, Gemini, is for some of you, this is a new person coming in, making an offer. For a lot of you, this is the past person coming in, wanting to, again, to reconcile, to fix this. And this is, you know, really communication, like really coming at you quite quickly. It's going to kind of throw you off your balance for just a short little bit, as what I'm getting. But the overall decision, of course, will be yours. I feel like if you do investigate, that's what you're going to do. Investigate. You're going to take a time, a moment, a pause to examine whether or not you can trust this person moving forward. All right, Gemini, that is all I have for you. I hope it resonated with you. Please let me know in the comments down below if it did. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Remember to live in light and love, not just today, but every day. Namaste. Bye for now.